3 or 4 nil, 3 or 4-1, that could put the cat amongst the pigeons as far as his job is concerned. Equally, I don't like to think it, but they could come and win by the odd goal or whatever, and he'll kind of, pick up where he left off because they are having a better season, undoubtedly. So
Mm.
I don't perceive he's one of the managers particularly at risk at the moment. I think there's others who will come before him. If he did get sacked at some point, my concern would be that they might go for Glasner. And in a way, if he did, because Manchester United still, for players and managers, has still got that kind of magic, that magic dust about going there as a player or a manager. They still are this great, wealthy, world famous club with fans all around the world and all around our country as well.
Mm.
So I would never blame Glasner if he was offered that job, if he went. Whether he would take it, given that he may not think the foundations of the club are proper, I don't know. But yeah, I would wish him well. But at the moment, I don't really think that's going to happen. But again, as I say, if they were to lose to Palace on Sunday, which I hope they will, and there's every chance Palace will win that, then yeah, he's got to be a bit careful. I don't know what other games they've got coming up, but no games are easy nowadays. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens.
Mm. And then Manchester City, I mean, you don't really know what to make of Manchester City, do you? So their game last night, they lost, didn't they?
They lost, yeah, they did. They lost
yeah.
at home to Leverkusen.
Yeah. Now,
Leverkusen, yeah.
here's what Pep Guardiola said, and there's a point there that I just want to bring out. He says, it wasn't the performance we thought. Maybe I'll take full responsibility, but I still think that the players that started are exceptional. Did you watch the game last night?
No, I
Uh,
didn't. Oh, I watched the one the other day when they lost to Newcastle. I watched that one. I didn't see it last night. No, no.
yeah. Now, he also added by saying, now we have to fight in the next games. Now, fight. That's what I'm coming to. Is it reached that stage for him to start fighting? Is there something wrong somewhere? Because when you start saying we have to fight, it sounds desperate, doesn't it? You think, well, all right, so because you could say we have to look forward to the next few games. That's positive, isn't it? But when you say we have to fight in the next games, is there something that is it trying to conceal something there, or is it something that is trying to is it something that slipped out of his subconsciousness?
Well, it sort of implies that he wants them to give more effort, which then sort of
Right.
contradicts if he said, "Oh no, I still believe the team that started is a great team, is that the best players, whatever." But then to say at the end of the game, we've really got to fight for the next few matches. Well, in a way, it's a call to arms, but I think there's an implication as well that maybe he thinks they're not fighting enough. They've got to do more than they're doing. Now, I did watch some of the game on Sunday, I think it was,
Mm.
Newcastle, who, let's face it, not having so far the greatest season themselves. But I thought Liverpool, I thought Manchester City were not the usual Manchester City, and he brought on quite a few substitutes, and let's face it, any youngster who then graduates to the first team at Manchester City is going to be a very good footballer. I mean, we can think of a player like our friend. Player like our friend at Chelsea, can't we? What's his
Cole Palmer.
Palmer, Cole
Oh,
Palmer.
Cole Palmer,
He
yeah.
was there, but he was like third or fourth in line for the midfield places. So understandably, he didn't want to stay there. But they bring on a number of players now because they got rid of some of their established ones in the summer. And I suppose to bring them on when the team isn't doing well, and of course as the game went on and they lost, it was 2-1, they becomes a bit more desperate to try. So young players have not got the experience or the mettle, if you like, to come on and suddenly play maybe as they can. They've got to be good players. But when I looked at 2 or 3 of those players coming on, and I thought of, players like De Bruyne, another German guy whose name I can't remember, but he's a very well-known player of theirs.
Is it Gondor?
Yeah, that's who I mean. And of course, Rodri is still not there. It is essentially a very different team, and I guess Pep is trying to build another team, as he's done in the past a couple of times. When players have gone, left, or retired, like Alex Ferguson did, you build a new team, and it may take a season or two. But let's face it, last season wasn't good for Manchester City by their standards. So I don't really know what goes on there. I'm just surprised. I mean, one thing that did surprise me on Sunday, and what do I know? But he did substitute Doku for one of the youngsters, and actually, I mean, maybe he had a knock, which the observer, the fan, doesn't see. But on the face of it, I mean, Doku, as far as I was concerned, was having a brilliant game. His speed from nothing is incredible. He gets round plays, he gets round the back, and he gets balls across. And he was doing that the whole game. He was brilliant. And then with, 15 minutes to go, whatever it was, he takes him off, which I thought, why are you taking off the most, powerful weapon you've got? And in fact, the young guy who came on, I forget his name, number 26, again, probably a very, very good player, but you don't instantly get into the pace of the game. Obviously at the Premier League level, they're very fast games, but he didn't have the beating of the fullback either. So you could see all that potential that Doku had, which could have salvaged the match and got a draw or even a victory. It was gone, and this young fella and the others who come on don't have the experience, the know-how, I think, to sort of suddenly pick the game up as impact subs when you bring on 2 or 3 at the same time. It's tough. So, yeah, I think any manager, they make decisions based on far more information than we have. So I don't know. And I think, Pep Guardiola is one of the best. He really is. And more to the point, he's also bald, like a lot of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was just thinking about Donnarumma as well. He seemed to not have found his footing in the Premier League. What do you think?
Where is he? Just remind me.
I think Donnarumma, I think he was in Manchester City, because Alisson is in Liverpool.
So I think you're right. Yeah.
It came from.
Oh yeah.
I think it came from PSG. I think.
Yeah.
Am I
to be honest, I'm not sure I know. I can't really place him, cuz you got me on that one. Sorry about that.
All right, yeah, it might have been, because I think he's moved from PSG to a Premier League team. I was thinking it was Manchester.
You're probably right. He's one that's sort of gone over my head for some reason. So come back. I will find out. Out after we finish.
I think he used to be at PSG. I'm sure he used to be at PSG. And he's moved to Manchester City. He's moved to, I think. He's very tall, lanky guy like that. Yeah, in goal. Anyway.
The goalkeeper. No, I remember. Sorry, of course, it's the goalie. Yeah, I mean, he's considered to be about the best in the world. Yeah, and I would say on Sunday, he made some brilliant saves. I mean, it could have been much worse than 2-1. He's a class act. Yeah, Donnarumma, he's a class act.
Yeah. Anyway, this is all we've got time for, bruv. Do you want to do the conclusion for us, please?
Yeah, well, finally, I got to the Donnarumma, who it was, and he's a very good goalkeeper, as I said. Anyway, that's it for today. 2 more podcasts. Hopefully, you'll see one or both of them soon. I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me Bruv.
And I've been Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cuz. It's been lovely for you to join us on the football referee. Join us again same time next week. It's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.